Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Mulia Rahman. My student ID number is 202122094. I'm a student of English Education Department, Siliwangi University, and I'm a part of the Marshall Group, which has members Ade Muhammad Faizal, Dimas Subarkah, Muhammad Farhan Aditya, and Siti Fatimah Zahra. In this occasion, I want to give you a presentation about informative speech. So let's get started. Have you known about informative speech? If you haven't known about that, let me explain you. The definition of informative speech is one that intends to educate the audience on a particular topic, which is easy to understand or offers a different point of view. So, informative speech is the speech that educates the audience on a particular topic. This informative speech has a goal or an aim. The aim of informative speech is to teach, to inform, to provide enlightenment regarding a specific topic the audience knows nothing about. So, the aim of informative speech is to teach, to inform, and to educate the audience. The next one is communication strategy. An informative speech has communication strategy. The first one is target language proficiency. When you deliver a message, when you deliver an informative speech, you have to distinguish between language to kids, to teacher, to professor, and others. For example, when you give an informative speech to kids, you have to use a simple language so the kids will understand what do you mean. And the second one is learning and communicating context. Learning and communicating context means the speaker must know the purpose of their informative speech. And the third one is task types. Task types means we have to know our position as a speaker, then the topic had to be adjusted. The fourth is gender differences. Differences in gender at the audience must be considered, so the topic that can be appropriate. The fifth is learner's personality. Analyze the learner's personality is kind of important to be a strategy of choosing topic. Next is how a speaker helps the audience comprehend the message. To comprehend the message, the speakers use 3 steps. The first one is knowing your audience. The second one is analyzing your audience. And the third one is a key characteristic. So how to know your audience is by analyze your audience. You have to analyze what is the interest, what is the culture, and what is the language of your audience. Next is subject matter of informative speech. The subject matter of informative speech have to choose whether you want to describe, to explain, to demonstrate, or educate the audience about the topic. The subject of speech should be one that can communicate it clearly to the audience. There are many different subjects that can be used in informative speech, such as first one is object. For example, the place, Situ Gede maybe. And the second one is people. For example, actress. When you create the informative speech about actress, you will likely describe who the person is and what movie that they have been in. And the third one is issues. For example, you could choose the coronavirus issues or the murder issues. And next is events. The events for subject matter of informative speech, for example, historical events or music events. And the next one is process and concepts. There are key points to keep in mind while creating an informative speech. The first one is choosing a topic. And the second one is consider the audience that will be hearing your speech. After you choose a topic, you have to consider who will hear your speech. Or the other words, who is the audience? And the third one is keep the focus of the audience. So you have to focus on the audience. And the fourth is make it memorable. When you give an informative speech, you have to make it memorable so the audience can get what do you mean and what have you talked about. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.